Hey Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started with your timeless Amor Monday tarot reading. We are in a new month. Happy December. So we are switching up the tarot theme. I hope you enjoy it. This is the light and goddess time. Okay, so let's get into your love messages, starting with the oracle. Let's see what comes up here. First off, you have sacrifice, reclaim. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power. Okay, this is for all my people pleasers. This is for everyone that just gives, and doesn't, externally, and doesn't give to themselves internally or pay attention to what they need. Okay, it's not all about filling an empty cup. You're not supposed to be empty in your relationship, okay? On the bottom of the deck, you have false narrative. This is more subconscious energy. Discernment. Be mindful of the story you're telling yourself. Having a negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying 3 positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. Okay, you are worth more than you are being shown. Okay, you are being treated. You do not have to accept what is not for you. Okay, you can dictate what is and what is not for you in your relationships. Do not accept less than you desire. Okay, all right, Aries, let's see. Let's move on to the tarot and see what else is coming out for you during this time. All right. Remember, self-love is the most important aspect to your romantic and even your friendships. In regards to relationships, even the relationships that you have with your parents, your family, self-love is the most important. Okay. It teaches you how you want to be treated and how you're going to teach other people to treat you. Okay, so let's see with the tarot here. Let's see what comes out. We have your energy in love, your person's energy, the energy surrounding the relationship, the energy, the potential outcome, and the advice here. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups. Okay, subconsciously, this is what you're wanting. Okay, you're wanting to go hand in hand, pinky and pinky with someone. All right, you're wanting that relationship, but you have to ask yourself at what cost. If you're in a situation right now that's not conducive to your health, your wealth, your spiritual wholeness, okay, at what cost are you trying to obtain this loving relationship? Okay, your energy here, you have the 10 of swords in reverse. Okay, it's saying that you need to be able to let go. You not you This relationship that you're wanting, it's not for you to hold on for dear life. It's not, please don't leave me, or without you I'll be sad, or this that and the third. You have to be willing and able to let things go and let things move the way that they're supposed to. Okay, you're not, it's not like a you're trying to put a ball and chain on someone, for you to feel some type of way. So ask yourself, at what cost are you trying to have this relationship? Your person's energy is the inspiration, yeah, inspiration of swords in reverse, which is also the page of swords in reverse. So it is feeling like your person is definitely outside of your parameters. Like they definitely think outside of the box, or they're just outside of your box. You just don't understand them, the way that their mind works. It's like you're trying to, or they're trying to empty out. They're trying to unlearn things right now. The things that they have been taught about love, the things that they have been that just have been screwed into their mind. Like they're trying to just find the tools to unscrew those things so that they can be a different person. And I feel like that's kind of what they're reflecting to you as well. Like the love, your relationships don't have to be this way. You don't have to fight so hard. You don't, like, I feel like you both are unlearning things about love in two different areas, but that is particularly what they're reflecting back to you, Aries. All right. You do have awakening here, aka the judgment card for your the energy surrounding the relationship. Okay, so with this awakening card, it's just, again, at what cost are you wanting this relationship, or will, at what cost to you will this relationship, be a thing? Okay, what is this relationship with this person teaching you? What is it putting you on to? How can you take a step back and look at the relationship from a different perspective and learn something or see something that you haven't been allowing yourself to learn or see before? Okay. The Sun card is here in reverse for the potential outcome. It's giving, there's still going to be some things that you need to figure out within and without this relationship. I feel like it's putting you on to the things that you were not clear on before about what you want out of a love, of what you want out of any of your relationships in your life. It's putting you on to all that you don't know. Okay, so it's opening you up to be receptive of that information that you don't know or you don't understand right now. Okay. um, and putting you on the path to be able to attain and receive that joy and that peaceful and that loving relationship that you actually want. Okay, it's like a realignment type of situation. Okay, the Tower is here for you in reverse, because I don't want you to think, for your advice here, I don't want you to think that this is just all like, coming down on you, like, woe is you. Like, I don't want you to fall into that. This is not as bad as you think. It's realigning you. It's putting you into a place where you're just like, oh snap, okay, I I have to do things outside of the parameters that I have been doing them thus far. I have to do something different in order to attract a different outcome. I have to open my eyes to what the situation is actually teaching me and what I'm actually supposed to learn from this. So just open your eyes, see things from a different perspective, Aries, at this time. Okay, let's go along with the clarifications of this message here to see what else comes out for you, Aries. Let's see, clarification for my Aries in love, please. Let's see what we got for you. Okay, so these rounded cards are just so different. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, Aries. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck here, you have the Six of Cups. It's kind of like mostly upright, so that's what we'll take it for. The Six of Cups is clarifying the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this is like nostalgic energy. This is like you going back to or remembering what it is that a relationship is supposed to be instead of what you're trying to make it out or force it to be. Okay, with the Six of Cups, it's about, going back into like a past version of yourself where everything was cool, everything was great. You were a child. You had a childlike mindset, or to a point where you were just at a very stable point in your life, just living life, just being enthusiastic for your everyday, not really being moved either way. Like, it's trying to remind you that that is what a relationship is supposed to be. Ideally, you're supposed to be whole on your side. The person is supposed to be whole on their side, and together you grow into more. So subconsciously, that's what you're knowing, that's what you're being shown right now. This Ten of Swords in reverse, this letting go energy, is clarified by the Fool in reverse, as well as the Ace of Wands, kind of upright but kind of like limbo-y. All right, so I feel like it's difficult for you to take this step to let go, to release your sense of needing to control things. It's hard for you to look at and tackle or be inspired to move toward romantic situations in a different way. Okay, so that's what you're kind of struggling with right now. Although you do want this new type of love, this new type of energy around you, it is difficult for you to embrace that sort of change that will come with you attracting a more healthy relationship. Okay, the inspiration or the page of swords in reverse is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so like I said, your person is doing their best to empty their box. Okay, this is reminding me of the, what is that card? The Ace of Cups. Yeah, in reverse. Okay, where you're just emptying everything out so that you can kind of start over. I feel like your person is healing from a space where, with this 5 of Pentacles here in reverse, they're healing from a space where it's just like, you know, they didn't feel grounded within themselves, let alone a relationship. Okay, they're um with compounding their power again, they're gaining power again, where is it relates to confidence within themselves and what they can do and what they can offer. They're trying to gain like a realignment type of situation again. That's something that they're reflecting from you. Okay, if you can perceive this in somebody else and you're wanting to get close to them and you feel this bond and this, that, and the third, the closer someone is to you, the more that they are, something about them is reflecting something important in you. So it's like, catch on, Aries. Okay. Um, let's see, you do have the Awakening card here, clarified by the 10 of Swords, again in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. In order to really be put on, and in order to really see things from this different perspective, and see what everything is trying to show you right now, it is imperative that you are able to let go, like that 10 of Swords that came up from your energy. This relationship is showing you that this is what you need to do in order to be your true self, in order to be that true magnetized, strong, courageous, just beautiful version of yourself that people are already attracted to, that Aries energy. Okay, in order to embody that, in order to attract the frequency that you want to attract, you have to be willing and able to let go, let things flow. Okay, come back into center. All right. The Sun card for your potential outcome is clarified by the King of Wands in reverse, as well as the King of Pentacles in reverse. These are the things that you don't quite understand about relationships in general, about connections. You don't understand how, to be secure by yourself, to love yourself. Like, these are the things that you have to work on within yourself. These are the things that you have to get clear on, and stand 10 toes down on within yourself, so that you are able to attract that from external circumstances and people and situations. Okay, you have to get clear on what you want, how you want to be loved, how you want passion and support to look like in your relationships, how you are going to express that to yourself. With this foundational, the King of Pentacles, that they, you know, uh, the resources are out the wazoo, like how you can just literally pull things to support yourself out of thin air. Like, how are you going to do that for yourself, and then what do you want that to look like in your relationships? These are the things that you don't quite have a clear footing on, a clear understanding of, so the universe doesn't have a clear understanding of it either, and it's hard to attract those things to you if you don't even understand, if you don't even have mastery of those things. Okay. The Tower card in reverse for your advice here, the Empress is here, as well as the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, definitely on point here. Okay, although you don't have to necessarily start from the ground up, at the same time, it is imperative that you are able to focus on where you don't feel that connection, where you don't, with the High Priestess in reverse, that is like divine connection but blocks. That's creativity blocked. That is like, you need to open up your heart chakra, your third eye chakra, and be able to nurture yourself in ways that you have not been, you know, you and breathe life back into yourself, you know, breathe, you know, compliment yourself, do that, your self-care acts, like whatever it is that you need to do, whatever it is that you have not been allowing yourself to do because you've been so focused on external, like what is it here, okay, what, how can we come back to ourselves, how can we continue giving ourselves that love, that you know, developing your abilities, like all of those things encompass, you know, this internal love, that you need to embody in order to attract that which you truly truly desire. Okay, Aries. So let's go ahead and move on to the triggers, the codependencies here that you and or your person might be going through right now. Let's see what comes up for you all. So first off, you do have a trigger. When I'm not confident with who I am, I will act in superficial ways. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, another trigger. Even though I am wrong, I struggle to apologize. Okay. Comment below if you are struggling with those things or if they resonate more than you thought they would. All right. Last but not least, let's pull some time hints as to when this particular reading is most applicable to you, Aries. Let's see what comes out. Okay, first off, you have in September. All right, so this might be coming up, or this might be when this is resolved. You know, it really depends on you, these timing things. You also have in June. Okay, so again, this is when it might come to a head. All right, so it's like prepare for it now, really put the work in so that these things, so that you don't have to start over, you know, so that you don't have to start from the ground up. Put these things into consideration now and do the best you can. Okay, Aries. So with that said, thank you all for being here. Everything you need from me is in the description down below. So I hope you take advantage of it if you feel so inclined. Definitely share this with another Aries that needs to hear this, or anyone else. It might come just in time for what they need in their lives. Okay. Other than that, thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys later. Okay. Doodles.